My name is Charles Dunn. I'm born and bred in the dusty streets of Bloemfontein. I'm 42 years old. I'm the second of 5 siblings. I've got one sister, the elder one, and 4 brothers. We grew up in a Christian home. We used to pray, we used to go to church, but that was nothing serious for me. My heart was actually in football. After school, or let me say after I matriculated in Bloemfontein, I went to Johannesburg. I got a job in Johannesburg. And I started to work in the prison department, known as Sun City Prison in Diepkloof. And as a warder there in Sun City Prison, we also played football. There's a lot of football going on in the department, and that also helped me. And a lot of people actually pushed me, like, listen, you need to step up and, go for trials But I got some friends along the way. I met also a lovely, beautiful young lady by the name of Mbali. That's where we fell in love. It was just a quick thing, and we had a daughter together. It was a very unhealthy relationship, if you could put it that way. But nonetheless, we went on and we stayed together. Our daughter grew up. Prudence was her name, and I loved her very much. I loved her. She was the bigger part of my life, actually, because at some point our relationship actually came crumbling down. I found out actually Mbali was cheating on me. I was lost, I was confused, and I was hurting. And at some point I just thought, let me just commit suicide, because there's nothing, absolutely nothing. The thing that I came for to Johannesburg, the soccer, my dream went up in smoke. And now my love life, it's gone, and because I absolutely loved that woman. But I thought, wait a minute. I found out actually who was the guy that was busy cheating with Mbali, and I thought, let me go out, at least console myself. Let me go out for this guy and take him along. And as the whole thing played out, I started to drink, actually, for 3 consecutive days. I got a hold of a firearm. I was hurting, and I was very angry. I thought, let me get a hold of Mbali, and she will actually take me to this guy. She was at the sister's place, together with my daughter. When I got there was an argument that broke out, and she told me to leave. I drew the firearm, and I started to shoot. I shot. I just shot so many shots that I can't even recall. I looked down at her, that she was laying in front of my feet, and I just held the firearm to my head. And Lord, please forgive me. And just as I was about to pull the trigger, an audible voice spoke to me. Prudence, Prudence, Prudence. Who is going to look after Prudence when you are gone? That voice was so audible, with so much power and authority behind it. And it shook every demonic, evil power that wanted to drag me in an open grave. The shackles were broken. And I heard the screaming of the sister and my daughter and some other kids outside. I got into the car and I drove off. I took myself to prison anyway, to the nearest police station. When I got to the police station, I got charged. That was a Saturday. Slept over. The Sunday morning, they opened the cell doors. An old white man, I remember vividly, stepped inside the prison cell, and he came to give us a sermon. He left us each with little blue Bibles, the Gideons International, and that's when my life changed. That's when everything started to change. And I repented and I prayed. I said, Father, let your will be done. Eventually, I came to the end of my time in prison when I had to go to court. When I got to court, I got a big surprise. Even my lawyer told me that, listen, I cannot do much for you. We're just going to face a 25-year sentence. The deceased family was just all over me, and the prosecutor was just bashing me. I had 33 witnesses against me to testify, but they were all lying. When the judgment came, I got an amazing 5 years sentence. And that's when I saw and I tasted that God is absolutely amazing. After 12 years now, the Lord has blessed me. I got married to a beautiful, wonderful wife, and He has blessed us with, we got 4 kids together. And together as a family, we're also praying for Prudence. We're waiting for her return. We love her. We talk about her a lot. So I thank the Lord very, very much for how my life actually turned around. My main focus is just being with the Lord, prayer, going to church, and testifying. I'm a motivational speaker now. I go out to churches, I go out to schools, I go out to the communities just to testify to them about the wonderful things that the Lord has done unto my life. I thank you very much for this opportunity that Gideons could have given me, and I just want to say thank you very much, and may God richly bless you. Thank you. Amen.